Okay, our subject we will talk about identification of groundwater resource by determining the aquifer meter. First, let's talk about the introduction. It's the common source of the water including rainwaterfall and groundwater and the surface which are including by found in the form of participle. Rainfall and river or become like a sea or ocean. Often surface water found in seas and oceans always be rainable due to the level of the salt in the contaminant from the surrounding environment. However,
what is an aquifer? An aquifer is a body of saturated rock through which water can easily move. Aquifers must be both permeable and porous and include such rock types as sandstones and conglomerate and factorate limestone and unconstellated sand and gravel. Factored volcanic rocks such as columnar basalt also make a good qualifiers. The rubble zones between volcanic flows are generally both porous and permeable and make excellent aquifers. In order for a well to be productive, it must be drilled into an aquifers. Rocks such as granite and schist are generally poor aquifers because they have a very low porosity. However, if these rocks are highly factorated, they make good aquifers, as well as a hole drilled into the ground to precipitate an aquifers. Normally, such water must be pumped into the surface. If water pumped from a well faster than it is replenished, the water table is lowered.
How does an aquifer work? An aquifer is filled with moving water, and the amount of water is storage in the aquifer can vary from season to season and year to year. Groundwater may flow through an aquifer at a rate of 50 feet per year or 50 inches per century. Also depending on the permeability, but no matter how fast or slow, water will eventually discharge or leave an aquifer and must be replaced by new water to replenish or recharge the aquifer. Thus, every aquifer has a recharge zone or zones and discharge zone or zones.
I'm gonna talk about types of aquifer. Aquifer come in the two types, in confined and confined. In confined aquifer, those into which water space from the ground surface directly above the aquifer. Confined aquifer, those in the which in impermeable directly a rock layer exists that prevent water from spilling into the aquifer from the ground surface located directly above. In strand, water space into a confined aquifer from further away where the impermeable layer doesn't exist.
Hello, today I will talk about groundwater problems, and I will explain a little of them. And number one is depletion of groundwater supplies. And we have a question here. Groundwater are a renewable resource in a time 10,000 of years. And the answer is yes. And for the hydrology cycle will eventually. Okay. Number two is lowering the water. It was two kind, and I will explain one of them. Reversing the flow direction of groundwater. Okay. And the last one, some problem from aquifer explosion. It is freshwater aquifer can be over exploited.
There is some example about aquifer. First, Great Region Basin, the world's largest known in aquifer. The Grand Region Basin in Australia at more than 1.7 million kilometers.
The Grone aquifer structure from central Brazil to the north Argentine, covering an area of 1.2 million square kilometers.
Third, the Edwards aquifer in Central of Texas is the most outstanding and remarkable. Nearly by 2 million people in human developed over rechange area and risk.
Fourth, Muhammad Aquifer supplies water to some 800,000 people, central, Antilles, and continent, approximately 4 trillion US gallons. 15 kilometers of water in 199. The Muhammad Aquifer consideration was fourth student that aquifer water with the hopes of internet the water supply